Hello guys, how are you? Today I decided to finally give you what you want, and I'm not talking about nudes. I'm talking about Allie X got reaction, and we're finally here. The moment is here, and I'm more than ready for this. I have to tell you, I've been waiting for this for a long time, especially because you guys keep requesting it. Her previous projects, I have to say, I love them, all of them. I'm really curious to know about this one, Say Hi. I'm here in bed with this little guy right here. He's gonna listen to some music with me today. Behave, okay? And behave.
I want to be near these days. No one's bothering me.
Yeah.
These parties, things you read. These days, no one's bothering me. What if my side has changed too much? Then tell me who am I? What if my side has lived too long? Something has to die. It's calling. No one's bothering me about nothing these days. You said you're always on my side. But what if my side has changed?
Yes. Oh.
Fresh laundry.
With that ta-da-ta-da is a positive twist at the end of the song. But this song overall sounds really dark, and I'm kind of used to it with her. But the production here felt so smooth. You can definitely feel every single layer on the production. Every single element is there, and it comes when it's needed, you know? It's not overproduced, it's really simple, but it's effective. One thing I have to say is the fact that I think that the message of this song revolves around the line where she says, "Who am I?" This song to me is basically a song about finding yourself again. Fresh laundry is a metaphor to me for cleaning up your life mainly, but just to also get back to your old habits, you know? When you know that you're changing too much for the people that you have around, for the industry in this case, I believe, you have to be around fresh laundry, you know? Surround yourself with positivity and people that support you and get you out of a situation where you put yourself into that is not comfortable for you, you know? I don't want to say that it's a cry for help, but definitely she's seeking help with this song. I love the fact that she decided to open the album with the song that is so dark and maybe so personal, you know?
Made a big mistake.
Hey.
Deserve. Every time I take your lead, feels. Baby, you're the devil I know. Maybe I could stop it at once. But pretend that I'm just praying now. Easier than leaving. Feels like a holiday, but you bring me down to my knees when push comes to shove. Maybe I could stop it at once. I could scream, somebody help me out.
Told ya.
You're the devil I know. Maybe you're the devil I know. You don't hear it 'cause you baby, I'm devil.
Production-wise, I'm really loving this song. I don't know, it's creepy, but I like it. Especially the production in the verses. But to me, it's also about the cry for help thing that I was telling you before. Especially in the bridge when she says, "Somebody help me out." I could scream, "Somebody help me out." But she don't want to be helped out, you know? She wanna be in this situation. This song is a song about relationship and how relationships can be toxic sometimes. But when you're in love, as she says, you're just too dumb or too numb to realize what is really going on. So if you know somebody that could be problematic, you won't probably see it till the end, because love comes first, even in these situations. So a different topic in the second song, but definitely a second cry for help, and I love that. The outro I really loved, when she says you're going to heaven because you're the devil I know, is basically saying that I'm involved in this too, so I'm a better person than you, so if you're with me, you're still going to heaven, because I might be changing you and I might be solving this shit out, but not that much. I really loved how she closed this song, baby I'm the devil now. So who is changing who? She's changing him or the other way around? I don't know. But one thing that I really loved about this production is the pause and that before the chorus starts. It adds space to the song.
See, I'm laughing, don't I look so happy now? Now it's easy, they believe when I pretend. Don't worry, we just wanna see you win. See you, just like I never was.
Ooh.
Hanging off a pillow from you can see the ground, with the regulars. I'm with the regular side.
Definitely funkier than the other songs. The first two songs were way more dark. But I like when we have this variety of sounds in an album, especially in the beginning. But it still feels cohesive, you know? For me, it's a little bit repetitive, especially in the pre-chorus and the chorus. But you get the message with that repetition, and I really loved how smooth the transition between chorus and verse was, especially the second verse with the production. This song is a song about wanting to fit in, but the minute you're fitting in, you really are not sure about what is happening, but you go with the flow because it's what you've been wanting all your life, especially when you're the strange kid. And I think she was, and I think she is different from all the other artists. The way she looks, I mean, and it's not a bad thing. Obviously, it's not a bad thing.
What can I do? Where to sit down? I know you got places that you run away. I left a light for you, Sarah. Won't you come home? I'll just hold on. I'll just hold my breath till there's nothing left. Come home. See, I didn't believe it. I see it. Follow the train tracks into the night.
This
You
part.
run away too.
Oof.
Leave little traces.
Yeah, I like this one.
Till you hold me again. I'm talking come home. Just hold my breath till you hold me again. Nothing left. I left a light for you, so you know you're never alone. I'll just hold my breath. Come home. So come, Sarah, come home. Sarah, come home.
I knew from the moment I listened to the little whistle at the beginning that this one was gonna be a different one, and it was. It's really different from all the things that I've heard from her. It's a surprise, definitely, but I'm pleasantly surprised by this song. This one is definitely sweeter than the other songs, it's way more upbeat in the production, but the only thing that I'm asking myself is, who the fuck is Sarah? You know? I don't know if it's an alter ego, if this one is a song that she wrote for herself, especially thinking about the first track, the fact that this song to me was about finding yourself again. This one could be a continuation of that song. If that is the case, this is way more interesting. But the production was definitely different, was definitely fresh. I don't know how to say it. Fresh and hopeful, and we're not used to it with her, but it was definitely needed, especially after Tree.
It takes a certain place, a certain time. No, not ever. And maybe you're a diamond in the dark. I'm toning. The way you move, it rings a bell. Reason for this feeling, 'cause it rings a bell. 'Cause where you get for this feeling, 'cause it rings a bell. One more of you. I'm open. The way you move it, that's the reason for this feeling, 'cause it rings a bell, rings a bell. The way you move it rings a bell. Your arms, I feel so sure, as if
The bass, the synth, the production in general was like this. And it felt a little bit like The Weeknd Beauty Behind the Madness production wise. I don't know why, but I had this in mind the whole time. And I think that this one is the one that is way more upbeat and kind of a happy song and carefree song, is the most cohesive one, especially talking about the message and the production. I really love the fact that they put the bells in the production, in the bridge. I find it classy, I have to say. And lyrics wise, I think that this song talks about the first stage of an infatuation, that feeling that comes with it. But this one was definitely another unexpected one.
3 or 4 glasses, heart and head, places I'll never be, people I'll never see. To stay inside, watching the kids get high, jumping. What a beautiful sadness. Season passes, jerseys for the masses, blue sky and all the stars are dying. Like everyone, places I'll never be, people I'll never see. In my room, these days I like to stay inside and decay. So put up your hands and say, doom gloom.
Oof. Yes. Another funky song, I have to say, production-wise, the outro especially. And I really loved the last part of this song. This song felt effortless for the way it was sang, for the way it was produced. And I have to say that I'm reading right now, because you know guys that I want to know everything when I listen to songs and when I listen to albums. So I'm reading right now that this song was written about her chronic illness that she had at a young age. Knowing that, make more sense to me all the lyrics in this, when she says all the stars are dying like everyone that I'll ever know, places I'll never be, people I'll never see, and I know why. I love the fact that she's opening up about this disease that she has, and I like the fact that she decided to talk about it in a song that is so carefree. Is that dichotomy that I love on this song, and is the fact that you can definitely feel all the different stages of depression, let's say that she had to live with, since she found out about this disease. I wasn't expecting it. And the production and the type of song.
Oh, you love me. You put me, love me. Dress me to the nines. You're special, so special. Oh, you love me. You lose there in your wallet, and your locket there, sitting on the stairs. Yeah, you love me. How you remember me, so I'd rather be.
This song got me thinking a lot. So first of all, I really love the collaboration between these two. I know because of you guys that they collaborated on other songs that she wrote for Troy. So I want to start by saying that the last chorus, how they built the production, it was amazing. It added something to the entire song. You know, guys, that I don't really love repetitions, but for this one, I'm on it. The vocals on the last chorus, I mean, I'm speechless. I have to say that the message too, I really loved. I had to have a little help to understand the message behind this song, because this song could be interpreted differently depending on the stage of your life that you're in when you're listening to this song. But overall, I had a clue that this song was talking about family and relationships with parents in general. And I really love the fact that she's being so honest and so personal on this album so far. And I really loved all the references to what happens behind closed doors between parents and children, and how sometimes they think that they can save you or they want to save you from the world, but they're really not helping you to grow up, you know? It's just a delicate theme, but I think it is a song that a lot of us can relate to, and a lot of us will rethink about their past and their relationship with their parents. A song like this after the previous one.
His hands in a bowl of nuts. There's a lady in a hat with a Siamese cat. It's gonna be a big night with halogenic lights and a super duper red thick glow.
Ooh.
And they lose on it.
Ooh.
Drink a little velvet so you get into the. We're not party troopers. We don't need no better lives. Larry Green is handcuffed, or I got it in my mind. Tonight I gotta find a rockabilly kiss. But drink a little velvet so you get into the beat. Stop the music, I don't wanna lose it. Stop the music, I don't wanna lose it.
Thinking about this song after the previous one, I think I know what she's doing here. She's trying to find the right balance between heavy and dark songs and more upbeat and carefree songs, and I like that. This, to me, is one of the elements that make an album cohesive. I know that it sounds weird, but I think that. And I really love the verses. I find the verses very funny because of how visual they are and how full of details they are. I love the pre-chorus, especially the part when she says, play the chord. I love that. Overall, I think that the production is similar to the first two projects that I listened to, the collection projects. So near that 80s vibe and all of that, and I really loved it. I really loved it. It was different and it was needed after the previous song, so well done.
Susie needs a ride, she's way too drunk. Marsha is the problem, she.
We need to have the girl.
Oh no, she's what you don't
listening to this song, I was feeling the same way I was feeling for the previous one, production-wise. I think that this song is way more into the first two projects that she put out, with that synth element very there, and the 80s vibe. I can picture myself dancing to this song in a club, slow dancing to this one, and telling all my feelings to a person. I don't know. But that's the way I pictured it, and that's the way I pictured her singing this song. The lyrics were very, very clever and interesting to me, and the fact that she's saying to her friend that she has to accept her love rather than someone else's love, a person that doesn't really treat her well, is different again and is interesting. But I really love the message, and I really loved how she put down the message. Collaboration wise, I have to say that I was not really paying that much attention to it, because I felt like the second verse, when Mitski came in, I thought it was Allie singing still, you know? So it felt cohesive. I know that's the word of the day, but it is what it is. This second part of the album is way more upbeat, I have to say. Hey, ooh.
I met someone and we told a lot of jokes. So clever when I'm tipsy. Make me feel like slapping. Fantastic things could happen. For the party, that I was shawty. I made so many friends. Many friends last night. Did I say that part already? Remnants of that devil on my back. It's a tribute to my mother.
Wow.
I was alive for the party. They wrote that out with Sharpie. I down like a Barbie. They say I kiss the king, but I don't remember that. I was alive.
This part, there are so many interesting things on this one, production wise. First of all, I wasn't really expecting a song like this again. The first verse was so different, but I really loved how cocky she is and how confident she is, and the fact that she's telling us once again that she started to fit in, and now that she's fitting in, she found herself in a way. You know, I don't know if it's a joke, if it's a funny, silly song, but I think that this is the meaning. I really loved the pre-chorus. I loved how the beat changed in the chorus, and that beat I didn't expect. I was expecting something bigger and not that claustrophobic and dark, but I really loved it, and I really love this song for that. The post-chorus, I can forgive her just because she gave us a bridge like the one that is in this song, and I really loved that. It gave light to the track, and I really loved it. I'm not really sure of the transition between bridge and chorus. Something felt a little off, but overall I love this song. this song to me felt like the most personal one, especially for the way it was conceived mainly. So first of all, I have to say that I know that this song was inspired by the documentary Cape Cod, and I know that this song talks about heroin, especially the reference to Madame X. But I have to say that the metaphor that she used, I really loved. Drugs are commonly used as metaphors to say something else in pop, especially in pop songs. But for this one, it felt really personal and it felt really different in a way. It felt real, you know? Especially when she says, "Take my money, my self-respect. When you come around, nothing hurts." I mean, it gives you that sense of what drugs can do to your body and to your brain, and why so many people are addicted to them. But to me, it's a song that can also talk about love and how you feel vulnerable when you're in love with a person, you know, and you give all you got to that person. Especially thinking about the first tracks on the album, and the fact that she put on a song already on this one that talked about being vulnerable around a specific person. This song has my favorite verse and my favorite lyrics on the entire record, and is the second one. All the references to water and the sea, the ocean. I don't know if you know, guys, but I think I said that in the past, but I really love water in general. And so all the references to water, I really appreciated them, and I really felt them, and they were so poetic that I'm really happy about this song, and I'm happy that I found a track that has a verse like this, an entire verse. I'm really happy.
Think I heard something break.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. It's like I'm looking down at my body. Am I blameless when I hurt some? My least favorite subject, learning. All in all in all. I didn't mean to change without letting you know. But did you slip away, or did I let go? What I'm losing, it was never my least favorite subject. Learning in public, while everyone's watching. I'm learning in public. Thought I wanted, I changed my mind, and I forgot it the time. Like this is somewhere till it's nowhere at all. And all in all, it's a subject. Learning in public.
So how to close an album with a positive twist again? Overall, I have to say that I was really surprised by the production again, but I have to say that the entire reaction was like this because we had so many different productions and so many twists during this listening party together that I'm really happy about it. As I said during this video, I think that this is also what makes an album cohesive. So we had all the different elements that we had in the entire album production wise, and lyrics wise I have to say that I really love when she is so personal about her life and her experiences in life, in the industry. This song could be again interpreted differently. It doesn't have to have a single meaning, you know. The meaning can change from person to person, and you can give yourself your interpretation. But to me, it can talk about learning in public. It means learning how to live or to deal with your life or your problem in life when you're an artist, when you're in the public eye, you know. And also learn how to love, or how to trust people, or who to trust. That is difficult. That is something that we don't think about because we're not in the public eye mainly, but it's something that is difficult for a lot of people. Everything that comes with fame, to me, is that, or could be talking about her past. What I want to say is that I really love this album. I was really curious to listen to this one because, as I said, you guys requested it, and I was surprised by the first 3 projects, I have to say. And I have to say that visually they're all different. Production wise, too, but we find elements, common elements in all of them. And I'm not really mad about it, I really loved it. But I think that lyrically, this one is my favorite one because it was personal, because it was raw, because it had a lot of themes in it that she talked about, not in a shallow or superficial or predictable way, but in a very different and unique way. And I love that about her, that she has her own style visually and musically, but she has her own vision in general about how she wants things done. I think I'm gonna listen to it again, or probably I'm gonna buy the vinyl. I don't know, I have to think about it. Saturno is sleeping. Wait, I have to take a picture of him. I want to show you how he's sleeping. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think about the album, about her. And that's it. Thank you.